Hello again, awesomers. It's me. It's your buddy Steve Simonson. And today we're going to do a little bit of a finance deep dive and talk about some of the things that I think are important to consider when you set up your financing management system or accounting system, depending on how you think of it. Some people in the UK, for example, call it accountancy, and over here in the US, we might call it finance. But regardless of your own nomenclature, we all have the same basic functionality that we have to cope with and that we have to deal with. And so today I may discuss a little bit about vocabulary just so we can all get on the same page, but a lot about process, right? Because regardless of what our individual names may be, we have essentially the same process to calculate, for example, a sale and make that sale translate into, well, we'll say a financial document, a financial output. So when you make a sale, it turns out you needed something to sell at or before when you sold it, right? So if you're drop shipping, you may end up making a purchase order when you made that sale, but there's some number of steps that happen before the sale and some number of steps that happen after the sale. I'm going to concentrate on post-sale process, and I'm going to use Parsimony as an example. A, because I know it the best, and B, because I know it the best. So for both of those solid reasons, that's going to be kind of the way I look at this thing. Now, I am going to share a screen here with you. So if you're on the audio podcast, I want to call your attention to the YouTube channel, and you can check the Awesomers on YouTube. You can also check the Steve Simonson on YouTube and look for this particular presentation because I think it'll help you to see the visual, but I'll talk you through it as we go. So let me just get this thing started here. And so one of the things that I see is that I've got to share the correct screen, which I've got too many screens. And for you awesomers not watching the video version of this, thank your lucky stars, because I've got too many bloody screens to deal with. So I'm going to try this one more time. All right, here we go. So Michael Pinkowski, the president of Parsimony, created a document that a chart, and I'll make it available in various places online, social media, and so forth. But he calls it the doc walk. And this doc walk is, and a doc, by the way, is a doc type. So many types of documents exist in our business. We call them documents because they all start with some amount of information, some table of fields, and there are different types of those tables. And so the nomenclature is just like doc types or what have you. So again, don't get caught up in the vocabulary just now. Just think of it as like the process of taking your order from the point you get an order into cash. How does it work, or how should it work when it comes to process? And so as a typical example, an Amazon order will come in and you'll get that order information from Amazon.